You are now watching Dinky Dinky Library Baby Club Plus on twitch.tv/Ratrapina. Me before Doki. I would never cry to a visual novels. Yeah, that's what it says, a visual novels. Visual novels are just a stupid anime weeb stories that incels make in their mother's basement. No way in hell would I cry to this piece of shit. I am a peak man. Me during Doki. I'm not crying. You are. Yep. That's what the go live message is. What is this stupid gif?
Bro, what the fuck? I just looked at it too.
If you think Sayori's your favorite character, fuck you. And then it shows this.
That's what you get when you look at DDLC on Channel. You just get that. Like, what?
Bro, what the fuck? No, after the last time with the side story, I just love that character way more than I used to. I mean, I always thought she was a good character, but in comparison to, like, the others, I just thought she was less interesting. But now, after that story, I'm like, never mind. I actually prefer her over YUMBO now. I still think Monica's better, but I prefer her over YUMBO at least.
Oh.
Speaking of which, so I think today's about YUMBO, maybe, because the trust side story... So these side stories might go in order. I didn't realize this at first, but I think they do, because after trust happens, it ends with like a nod to Yuri. Like it says somebody that they saw earlier who was like the lady who was sitting at her desk in the empty classroom reading her book and didn't look up at her. I'm like, oh, that's definitely Yuri. There's no way that's Natsuki. And there's only 2 characters to pick from, so it's YUMBO. Anyhow, Breath of the Wild Tuesday. Today's Saturday. We're doing Doki. I don't know if we'll be doing it next week, but maybe. And then Sunday we have new video of Ratrap Kingdom. So yeah, tomorrow's video will be titled Dark Souls Experience. Uh-oh. That's what it'll be called.
Yumbo.
Okay. Anyhow, here it is. Okay, let me turn off this fucking Persona music. This is not Doki.
Oh my god, it's new Persona 6 game.
Here, let's put on Peachy Pie. There you go. Please do check the audio to make sure it is not too loud. I don't think there was a problem last time, but the music might have been loud last time. And Matt has a new computer, so there's also that.
Yeah, I also want to try this out as well. So I'm gonna go listen to the audio.
Turn the game volume a bit down.
Oh, okay. When I figure out how to do that, I will. There we go. Anyhow.
Among Us, Among Us, Among Us, Among Us.
Yes, we're getting,
I think it's good. It should be good. It should be fun.
I love that fucking, ASMR where you're getting a rat squeaking around in his leather chair.
Yeah. Good ASMR. Okay, so next we're doing... Did we title it right on the Twitch stream? It's Understanding.
Yeah, it's Understanding.
Okay. Here is, Dinky Dinky Library Baby Club for you guys to see now.
Let me see it. Let me see this shit.
Oh, okay. Day's party done.
Wow.
The club meeting is suddenly interrupted by the sounds of the door, causing Monica and Sayamo to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. I just picked the sound effect. A face that seems familiar. Sayemo's eyes widen, recognizing the girl. She very conspicuously mouths to Monica.
It's the girl!
It's true! The girl standing in the doorway is her, the girl. I mean, is none other than the girl Sayori had come across reading alone in the classroom. Thanks to Monoko leaving a flyer on her desk, it seems she's found her way to the club. Are you here for the literature club by any chance?
Oh, am I in the wrong place?
No, you're not. This is the literature club. Come inside.
Oh, I'll come inside.
The girl fully steps in the door, but continues standing against the wall, avoiding eye contact. Sayembo continues to fail containing her excitement.
Oh my god, it's happening. Oh my god.
Thank you so much for coming. Sorry, it's a little empty. I'm Moniko, and this is Sayembo, and we run the Literacho Club, even though it's just us so far. But, what's your name, by the way?
I'd like to join your club.
Already?
Wait, really? Are you sure?
I mean, I should be good enough. I should be.
Everyone is welcome here. You don't have to be good enough. What the hell did I do? I fucking turned on the... Sorry,
What did you do? No! No! The speed run!
Oh.
Do you want to have a seat? We'd love to get to know you. The girl nods, sliding over to a nearby desk and gently sitting down.
What's your name?
Oh, I'm Yuri. It's like gay porn name.
I'm Sayuri, and this is Monica.
Sayori, I already...
Oh, it's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Do you like fantasy?
No. Like books?
Yumbo looks at Moniko. Fantasy is cool.
Oh yes, have you heard of Annabelle Dupont?
I can't say I have.
Oh well, she's my favorite author. I'm on her 5th book and it's just...
Yumbo grins and presses her knuckles against her cheeks in joy.
You can borrow my books, I wouldn't mind. You're really in for an incredible experience.
My favorite author is Oda. Oda? Monica stammers, caught completely off guard by Yumbo taking control of the conversation. She glances sideways at Sayembo, silently asking for help.
I'd love to. It sounds like you're really into them, so it just must be great.
I'm so happy I found this club. Oh, I'm so stupid. I left my other books in my locker. I should have brought them.
Yumbo quickly stands up.
I'll be right back.
Shit, narrator, god damn it, I fucking... Alright, anyways.
What?
That was not Monaco who said that, that was the narrator.
I fucking...
You probably only need to bring one for now.
Sayembo nervously says that, nothing to herself, the considerable heftiness of the book. Wait, I'm sorry, fucking... It said noting. Let me reread that. Sayembo nervously says that, noting to herself the considerable heftiness of the book that Yuri set down on her desk. That makes sense. The last time I read that, I was like, huh? Excuse me?
True. Okay, I'll go get the first one then, and then I'll get the 5th one.
Yumbo exits the classroom in a flash, leaving Monaco, who keeps stealing my lines, and Sayembo silently exchanging glances. Oh my god, I wasn't prepared for this. I thought I was the narrator. How do I handle someone so intense? I have, like, no experience with fantasy, except maybe stuff that I read when I was a kid, but that's probably like a joke compared to what she's into.
I'm sure it'll be fine. In fact, I think it'd be neat that we have different people who are in different kinds of literature. It'll be fun to learn from each other.
Man, I think in the back of your mic, you're so loud.
Alright, hold on, give me a second.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree, but... Listen, it's not gonna be any one piece of moving on. What if this is our only interest? Doesn't it seem kind of seem like that? I'm not having an aneurysm, you are.
Monica, don't think that you should be more optimistic.
Is this something better?
Yeah.
We have a new club member. There shouldn't be room for anything, but be happy. I'm excited to get
No,
to
too
know
loud.
her.
Back up. You're too
What,
close.
what the fuck? God damn it!
Don't lean into the mic. Have it sit on your
I'm
desk.
not leaning into the mic this time.
So
though.
loud.
Your mic is like
Okay. How do I sound now?
Do Davida.
Hello. Do I sound alright?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm excited to get to know her more. Aren't you?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for being so hasty. I just got really anxious all of a sudden.
It's because you're afraid of not being able to take the lead.
Ah ha ha ha. What the heck? It's kind of scary how you can point things out like that, Yumbo.
Just like learning what makes people happy or sad.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? You'd probably be good at helping Yumbo feel comfortable here, so maybe you could take a break from helping me with the administrative stuff and just focus on spending time with her.
Yeah! That's exactly what I want to do. Besides,
Yumbo lowers her voice.
I'm probably gonna need all the time I can get.
She taps her finger against the dauntingly chunky book Yumbo left sitting on the desk. Right afterwards, the door opens to reveal Yumbo's return.
I'm back.
Her breath is slightly heavy, which, combined with her short time gone, indicates she may have ran at least part of the way. She makes her way back over to Sayumbo and sets the book down on her desk. Just as Sayumbo feared, the book Yumbo brought for her is just about equal in size to the one already on Yumbo's desk.
Well, there are probably a few things you should know before getting started on it. There are some things that are more explained in other books that take place in the same universe, so going over those would be good to keep you from getting confused at the start.
Sayumbo nervously interjects.
Well, I was thinking that maybe today we could, just get to know each other a little bit more. I think, if we're gonna be reading together, then I would like that.
From across the room, Monaco smiles and nods at Sayumbo, while Yumbo isn't looking.
Oh, okay. Alright.
No, where is it? God damn it, I couldn't find it.
Rat the fucking... You're ruining the speed run.
Yumbo sits down, then looks at her book, then glances around the room, showing no indication that she has anything more to add.
What made you decide you want to join the club?
Oh, I like books, I like reading, I like books, I like bitches, I'm interested. I had no idea that someone was starting a literature club. But that's my fault since I haven't been paying attention to the club recruitment advertisements.
Hey guys, just a question. Look at the stream. So, we keep blocking Yumbo's face because now we have a face cam unlike back then. Last time we did Doki, we did not have a face cam. Should I make the screen...
Yeah, make the screens, like
move it a little bit so it's not covering everything?
Yeah.
Okay. Check the Twitch for a second. Is this fine? Does this look good or does this look bad?
Yeah, looks good, Looks fine for now. Someone's like way at the
Looks
left,
good to
but
me, I like
that should
it.
be good.
is the face cam thing set to that size?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just thinking if you could have made it a little bit smaller, then we wouldn't have to fix that little screen, but that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's just set to that with every stream.
God damn son of a bitch. Well, yeah, it works like this. This is fine.
Alright, we will do this.
I only found out because she...
Yumbo glances over at Monaco.
Monica!
Oh, Monaco came to my classroom and put a flyer in my desk.
Suddenly, Yumbo's face darkens, and she shakes her head at herself.
I was so stupid. I got too nervous and couldn't look up, so she just walked out. It took me 7 days just to come here because I was afraid that the motor coach would ever how inconsiderate I was. I decided that was probably irrational.
So Yumbo in this side story is essentially just Comey if Comey actually talked.
True.
Wait! No, that was totally my fault. I felt so bad about interrupting you that I just, like, walked out. I was actually really hoping that you would come by. I'm not sure why Monaco put come in emphasis. Nonetheless, Yuri exhales in relief.
Oh, I always seem to interpret things as the worst possible scenario. Oh, well, I was really nervous to come here for some other reasons too. Such as there being too many people. Not that I mind that much, but I really have a hard time having to meet a large number of people, like new people at once. So it's actually amazing that it's just the two of you.
Just the two of us.
I definitely came at the right time.
Oh, that makes me happy. I'm proud of you for working out the courage to come.
Yumbo smiles warmly to herself.
Come. I've never really had the privilege of sharing my interests with others before. It's so hard to find others who are into the same thing I am, well, except for online, I guess. So I thought the literature club would provide a chance for me to do that.
What kind of other things are you into?
Oh, like genres?
I don't know. Just anything, even if it's not literature.
Oh, just things you think would be dumb.
Sayumbo pauses, a look of concern on her face.
How about I'll tell you about something I'm into, and then you can tell me about something you're into.
I suppose that would be okay.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty into, like, crafty things. Like making cute little collections or decorating things like cards or jewelry boxes. My room's always cluttered with random stuff because I keep buying things to make gifts for my friends. But then I put it off till the last minute. So yeah, that's something kind of silly that I'm into.
That's literally me.
Oh, you sound quite creative. You play Minecraft?
Not that much. It's just that you would be surprised by how much you can do with scissors and glue and stuff.
So Sayumbo really is Zyka then.
So I have to share something I'm into now, right?
Oh, sorry, I'm dancing. Sayumbo nods.
Well, I not to be an Evelyn, but I guess I'm into nature.
I love nature. Monica, I'm gonna start a nature club.
No, you're not. You're stuck here with me now. Monica proceeds to put a chain over her. Oh wait, what?
I'm not.
Oh yeah? Well, I hereby appoint you as vice president of the literature club. There. Now you're stuck with me.
You give me responsibilities.
I love that face.
Oh, I'm sorry, Henry. I interrupted you. Go ahead.
Oh, it's fine.
Yumbo pauses, feeling awkward after having gotten cut off.
I like going out into the woods or to the park. Just places where you can walk and sit and not have any other people around. It's peaceful. Just nice to kind of remove myself from everything that matters and let my racing mind operate autonomously for a while.
Cookie Cyborg says, oh god, why are you playing this? What do you mean this is the best game ever made?
What do you like? What? What? I'm fuck talking.
I'm dancing, dude.
Bruh! Stop it! When do you like to do that?
Oh, it just depends on my mood. Mainly if I'm like have a violent tendencies, after school on the weekends, whenever I feel like I need it.
Wow, I feel like I would have never had the time to do something like that.
I find that we have a lot more time than we think we do. We don't let it slip through your fingers.
The three continue their conversation led primarily by Sayumbo, with Monaco chiming in every now and then as well. Monaco had intended to leave it to Sayumbo and focus on her own work, but she found it difficult not to join in. Before they know it, the end of the day was once upon them once more. Oh, it looks like we should be wrapping up for today. So are you two going to starting on that book for the next club meeting?
It's the plan!
I'm so excited.
Quickest, this game is a nightmare. Oh, bro, I played this game 3 times already. Now we're doing the side stories. I'm not a weeb. So Yumbo beams. Yumbo collects her things. Once packed, Yumbo wordlessly waves to Sayumbo, and Monaco with a gentle smile. Okay, whenever I change all their names, my brain rot. It's rot. It's like, wait, what did you just say?
Bye!
As Yumbo exits, Sayumbo, who I'm now changing the name of to Sayamba, enthusiastically returns her farewell. Once again, Sayamba and Monaco are left in the classroom. Sayamba, you are a lifesaver.
I didn't do anything, I just talked.
Still,
Besides, it really lifted my mood. It feels really nice when I can put my energy towards other people like that. She was really excited to be included, It made me happy.
well, there's no doubt in my mind that you'll have a great time here with you engaging her. How are you feeling about starting the book with her next meeting?
I'm kinda scared, but I think she'll be happy as long as I'm trying my best.
I think that you will do great. Great. After the surprise of a new club member, it seems like everyone has their spirits lifted with something new to look forward to. Oh, dance song over. God damn, I was fucking playing Just Dance. You was playing Doki. Another school day ends. Swallowing her anxiety, Yumbo makes her way to the club room, expecting to be the last one to arrive. As she opens the door, she's surprised to find only Sayumbo in the classroom.
It's club time again! Monica went to the computer lab, so it's just us today, is that okay?
Yumbo silently nods, unable to make eye contact when Yumbo is clearly nervous, as her name is Yuri, actually, and Sayumbo is preparing for something devious and lewd. Wait, what was that? Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry about yesterday. I'm sorry.
Sayumbo tilts her head, unsure of exactly what Yumbo is talking about.
Well, I mean, the way I got overly excited to share my books and how you had to stop me so we could talk first. It was so inconsiderate of me. I got too excited, forgot to think about everyone else in the club,
Oh, do you want me to do it? I'll do it.
No,
I mean, if you don't want to do it, I got it.
What do you mean? I already
we
fucking
didn't
laughed.
hear your mess.
Wait, oh, you guys didn't hear me?
Yuri, you didn't do anything wrong. I thought it was cute how excited you were.
Oh shit, and this is where the Yuri starts.
Well, still, I think I changed my mind about the book. You don't have to read it.
Why?
Cause, I know that you were just humoring me anyway. You don't really care. In retrospect, it's not obvious that nobody was truly interested.
What? Is if you like it so much, then it must be worth sharing.
I already decided to join the club, so you don't have to try so hard to entice me.
It's not what I was doing.
A moment of uncomfortable silence stretches between the two of them, pushing them apart and hurting them, actually. Simon really wishes it would stop.
Well, the thing is, we don't even have any club activities yet. I mean, Monica and I have just been working on recruitment staff, mostly. So it just sounded like something fun that we could do together, reading your book. You know, like, as a club activity, that would be okay, right?
I have to turn mass down a tiny bit.
Fuck, I've backed up so much.
Why am I being so resistant to this anyway? It's exactly what I wanted in the first place, but you used to be so nice about it. I really don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry to be like this. Sorry.
You don't have to apologize. Just tell me if there's anything I can do to help you feel more comfortable over here, okay?
Oh, if that's the case, can we take our clothes,
Sayumbo pulls up her desk against Yumbo and sits next to her. She starts getting undressed, but then Yumbo shakes her head as she changes her mind again. The book in question is already on Yumbo's desk. Peering over, Sayumba reads the cover of the book.
Duskbell. Part 1 of the Everlast Saga. It's a Duskbell by Annabelle. That's why she's Isabel. Sorry, I'm ready now.
Alright, I should probably get some paper.
Yumbo grabs a spiral notebook of hers and tears out a few sheets of paper.
Wait, how come you need paper?
Oh, it's useful to draw things out sometimes, like maps, timelines, family trees. We're just taking for notes.
What?
Notes? Yes, it's the effective strategy.
Exactly. I'm sure it'd be especially helpful for someone who's new to the genre and keeping track.
Yumbo's definitely a weeb. Sayumbo's joke flew completely over Yumbo's head. God damn you, Sambo, trying to make cheesy fucking one-liners like me now. But thinking about it, she decides that it's probably best that it did.
Well, I'm not used to having company through this, but I'll try to help make it as accessible as possible.
I trust you. You're like super smart.
Oh, please.
Yumbo tries to dismiss the compliment, but she can't hide her smile and a light blush.
You can't generalize intelligence. I'm only smart in the things I've had lots of experience with.
God, Jesus Christ.
Contrarily, I'm all for anything that involving real people. I'm only good with waifus and 2D anime girls. That should be evident enough from the 2 days I spent here so far. So in my eyes, it's like everyone else who comes off as smart. Especially you. Cut up, man.
No!
Sayumbo rubs her shoulder against Yumbo. Oh shit! This is where it starts.
Hey,
Cue the sexy music.
Unnecessary contact. Unnecessary contact.
You're such a sweetheart when you're not being shy.
Anyway, we'd like to get started, you know.
Okay.
After the minor diversion between them, the two get back on track with their planned club activity. They both strip their... Yuri begins to guide Sayumbo through the basics of the fantasy world, and her story takes place. I read that wrong, but you get the point. The more of it she details, the races, factions, history, elements of magic, the more questions Sayumbo seems to have. But despite Sayumbo's expectations, Yumbo eloquently guides her through it in a way of such as fun to follow along. It becomes evident that the world-building and aspect of the story, not just the story itself, is one that YUMBO finds her passion leaning towards. So it's Skyrim.
How do people come up with this stuff? It's like the exact opposite of the kind of writing that I do.
What kind of writing?
Oh, like poetry and stuff like that. The thing I write are like just like putting down the feelings that come into my head, you know? But this is like, there must be so much planning and hard work.
Oh, you're into poetry? I think there's an appendix for that includes some kind of kingdoms written works like poetry and folk songs.
Oh, so it definitely is Skyrim.
No way!
YUMBO giggles, filling Sayamba's heart with happiness when she realizes it's the first time she's heard YUMBO laugh. It means YUMBO must be having fun.
Anyway, I think we can get started reading now, if you're ready.
Okay, but I can't read very fast.
Oh, that's fine. I'm very patient.
I'm sorry, she's just so fucking awkward. Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
I don't remember her being this awkward in the original.
Patience is something I pride myself in.
I see.
She looks so insulted by the fact that she says that.
It's like, alright, yeah, I guess so. Alright, yeah, sure, why not?
Sayori jots YUMBO is patient into her notes.
Hey, that's for the book? I saw that.
I'm just kidding. But I'm kind of glad you're patient. Because I need that sometimes. A lot of times.
Sayumbo flips through the first pages of the book, getting past the table of contents. When I was a child, I always said table of continents, and my teacher went, "Hey, what the hell?"
Okay, chapter 1.
The room besides... Let me reread that. The room becomes silent as the two of them begin to read. But the silence only lasts for a moment before Sayumbo speaks up again.
What does vindicated mean?
It is when you become Wait, what?
Oh, you know, Vindicator from, like, Minecraft that kills the villagers. Well, in this context, this essentially means that he was proven innocent.
It's okay to ask questions, right?
Oh, of course.
Sayumbo flips the page.
Are these footprints?
Footnotes.
I don't know if the dialogue has cultural references and require explanation to be understood.
She fucking wrote notes for Sayori in the book.
I don't fucking understand this.
She's like the, oh my god, she's so delightfully weeby. I can't help but laugh. I'm sorry. It's so funny. Jesus Christ. Because I'm like, you're giving her the tree voice, and I'm just thinking how fucking like nerdy and weeby Tree is, and it's just like making me think like, this is Tree. This is Tree joining the guild house. And he's trying to show Cece he's like interested in like fiction. And Tree's like, oh, Cece, I wrote notes there so you understand this reference because you wouldn't get it, okay? Yumbo's relaxed expression remains unchanged. Meanwhile, Sayumbo's expression grows tense as she tries to make her way through the dense text. Up until now, their expressions have been reversed, with Sayumbo easily navigating social situations and Yumbo struggling in them. But the tables have turned.
Wait, are they talking about the past right now or the present?
Where?
Right here.
Oh, they're talking about the past. These paragraphs are describing a flashback that Barnas is having.
What? They didn't tell me that.
It's implied from the context. You got to read.
Sayembo rubs her temples. The two of them continue, with Sayembo asking fewer questions. She begins to understand the value in the notes, as she finds herself referring to them somewhat often, and even adding to them. But her reduction in questions comes not from her getting used to the reading, but rather her fearing that she'll come across as stupid. At last, Sayembo reaches the end of the chapter.
I think we can stop here for now.
Okay.
Sayembo takes an extremely deep breath and closes what little of the book she's gotten through so far.
So, what are your thoughts up to this point?
Well,
Sayembo tries to find words.
am I doing well so far?
Oh? I'm not sure I understand that language.
Well, I don't know. When it takes me so long to read and understand things. It makes me feel really dumb. But I really like how into it you get. It makes me want to keep going and to keep doing my best so I can see it the way you do.
The relaxation in Yuri's expression fades.
Oh, I see.
Yumbo quietly gathers her things.
We can continue tomorrow, right?
Yumbo pauses, then shakes her head.
Oh, we can do something else tomorrow.
But
Oh, I'm sorry.
wait, sorry for what? I don't understand.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this anymore. That's all. I'm sorry that I made you.
Yumbo leaves. She gets on all fours and she climbs outside of the room as fast as she can, crawling.
You aren't making me.
Sayembo is left alone with her words as Yumbo's already crawled away.
How did this happen? We were having fun just a second ago. It's my fault. I said something stupid and I hurt her. I should have just told her that I enjoyed it. Monica trusted me with this. It's the only thing I'm good at, and I still messed it up. What if she doesn't want to come back?
Drowned in guilt, Sayembo stares blankly at her desk, spread with notes. The book sits next to them.
Right. If she wasn't coming back, then she would have left the book here, right? Unless she just forgot to take it with her. This is horrible. Was it really because she thought I was enjoying our time together? Or maybe she wasn't enjoying our time together because I'm not good enough. I'll probably let her down so much by having the trouble following along. Yeah, I'm sure if I was smarter, she wouldn't be having so much fun. I need to do better for her.
Well, goddamn.
Oh shit, it's over.
That was the end.
Okay.
Fuck, hold on, let me drink my tea real quick.
Jesus Christ, Yumbo. Oh my god.
Yumbo is such a dork in this.
What the fuck is Yuri talking about? I'm like,
I mean, she's still
what?
accurate to the original, but she's like so much more extreme now. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's just more
Oh, I
extreme.
have like papers and like books and like I have like a map for like the town, and I'm like tracking where the characters are at where point in time so I can make my timeline.
Fucking maps, timelines, freaking footnotes. What?
Yumbo's complete lack of self-awareness is kind of funny, but also kind of sad. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. It's shocking that she's so lost in her own thoughts that somehow she doesn't realize what's happening. Okay, well now we have understanding 2. Oh my god, I feel bad for Sam, but she's like the protagonist of these side stories so far. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Oh, I know, right? What the hell?
I'm guessing the other parts are gonna be like focusing on the other characters. I'm guessing.
Yeah. It might be like Monica and Yuri, or like and Monica and like Natsuki and Yuri and all that kind of stuff.
So
They are there.
I just want to say that I know this was like Yuri's introduction, but just maybe like Sayori more. I really like Sayori and how much she was trying. Yumbo is funny, but I'm like, oh good lord, Yumbo, oh my god, you're such a
Yeah, if I was in Sayori's position, I would be like, oh god, it's awkward.
I
Oh,
would be
God.
stressing. She's not being over dramatic. I feel the same as Sayori. I'd be like, oh god, what am I supposed to say here? Because, like, Yuri is, like, not like Monica and Sayori. And I know the story is trying to convey that, but, like, Monica and Sayori are pretty open-minded people. And sure, they both have a huge problem with overthinking things. And Yuri does as well. But Sayori and Monica overthink their social interactions, while Yuri is trying to, like, present herself in, like, a presentable way, fittingly so, of her fiction. Like, she wants to be, like, the connoisseur of fiction, and everything she says has to represent her weebiness, while Sayori and Monica are just trying to, like, share a good experience with Yuri. And I'm like, oh, good lord. I mean, I'm not going to go as far as to say I wouldn't like Yuri if I met her in person, but I would definitely feel anxiety talking to her.
Yep.
Anyways, it says there's 6 side stories, so I'm wondering, does that mean 6 including part 1 and 2 of these side stories, or 6 different stories with multiple parts?
Oh, I looked on the wiki. It's 6 different stories, so we only have 2. So there's 4 more.
Oh hell yeah! I was gonna say, if this not end soon, I wanna see more. I'm enjoying this too much. This is the Doki prequel. Who would have known DDLC Plus is actually the prequel to Doki Doki Literature Club?
Wow, genius.
I mean, I guess that makes sense logically, but I kind of assumed it would just be side stories taking place with the main character in the main storyline, like days where they go to the park or some shit, not like a prequel to the MC's arrival, which is admittedly way more interesting because the MC is so fucking dumb. And it was the main reason why, as serious as the DDLC story is and as likable as it is, when we were reading through it, it was so fucking funny because the MC is so dumb. It's so hard not to bully this character and just be satirical. He's so stupid.
Yep.
And especially with the Yuffie voice. Ah, Sayembo, shut up!
Sayoko, I care about you.
God. I remember all of us almost crying in that picture when Sayembo is like hugging the main character. We're like, ah! And then I'm ruining it by voicing the main character. Anyways. We have to do more, right? Come on, we can't stop there. We gotta do
part
more.
Part two.
Let's do it. So I'm guessing the next story is where Natsuki shows up.
Yeah.
For the first time in sorry, dumb joke. For the first time, Sayembo is the first to enter the room. Anxiety courses through her relentlessly. Will Yumbo show up today? Sitting at a desk, she stamps her feet in an attempt to calm down.
Oh, why am I letting this affect me so much? I'm doing everything I can to make Yuri happy. But my best wasn't good enough. But it was still my best. But I'm laying everyone down. I'm always just a disappointment.
Sayembo continues to wrestle with her self-deprecating thoughts. Every tiny noise causes her to lift her head in anticipation of Yumbo's arrival. Minutes pass, and nobody enters the club room. Not Yumbo or Monaco. Gosh, I'm so late. Why did I offer to help those other students with their work? I'm such a pushover sometimes. It's going to leave such a bad impression on new club members like Yumbo if I'm not the first one here. Monaco rounds the corner approaching the club room. As she does so, Yumbo?
Oh.
Yumbo jumps at the sound of Monaco's voice. Say... And there's a moment. She's sitting outside the club room against the wall next to the door. Embarrassed, she quickly closes the book she was reading and stands up. Oh, gosh, I'm so sorry I'm late. You didn't have to wait outside for me. The door to the club room is open.
Oh, it's not. Oh.
Yumbo stammers, unable to explain herself. She peers inside the club room window and then looks away.
Actually, I was wondering if you could help me with today instead.
Huh? Me? What? With club publicity? Oh wait, I think Yumbo wants to help her. With club publicity stuff?
Oh, yup.
Monaco is utterly confused. Why is Yumbo asking this all of a sudden when she was so eager to spend time with Sayumbo before? Did they not get along? Monaco looks into the club room to see Sayumbo sitting all alone. Oh my god, she's dying, she's sweating, she's shaking, she's stomping her feet, there's a giant storm above her. Okay, it's kind of a simple job, but I'd be happy for you to tag along.
Me too.
Monaco is worried, but she finds it difficult to insert herself into whatever conflict may have arisen. It's a little ironic. She realizes that she could be so conflict avoidant after having the bait club, is what I meant to say. Okay, let's walk together. I just have to make copies of this new flyer, then go around to the billboards and replace the old ones with new ones. Yumbo nods and the two set off. The two walk in silence. Without Sayumbo, Monaco finds it quite difficult to strike up conversation. So, lovely weather. Oh, how's everything been going?
Fine.
That's good. Neither of them follow up with anything more. Monica tenses up at the stinted conversation. How the heck did Sayori do it? Sorry I didn't see you yesterday. I went straight to the computer lab to work on the flyers.
Sayori told me.
What did you two end up doing yesterday?
Just some reading.
I'm glad. It's really starting to feel more like a literature club. Yeah. It's kind of funny. I felt so intimidated at first when I heard about the kind of reading you were into, but you know, it's kind of stupid maybe because I'm just intimidated by things I'm not good at. And it's silly to assume that everyone who comes to the club will have the same interest as me. But it's so cool that you were able to get Sayoribo into it. It's like the club is working. I'm really happy about that.
She's not into it.
Huh?
She's not into it, and I'm stupid but what's it on her.
Yumbo falls silent again, as if she started her thought but can't figure out how to continue it. Did something happen? Yumbo sighs.
No, it's just me. I just...
Yumbo pauses.
I'm thinking...
A moment passes in silence, then Yumbo shakes her head.
Oh, I shouldn't be complaining to you all of a sudden.
Don't be silly. I won't think you're complaining. I just want to make sure you feel welcome. If it's important to that, you can tell me anything.
Well, I do feel welcome. Too welcome, I guess. It's not an issue with the club, it's just an issue with me. I feel so wrong to inconvenience you with it.
Monica pauses and thinks. Well, what if we put it this way? It's my job as president to understand the needs of club members, right? We're going to have all kinds of people joining this club. Hopefully, anyway. And learning about the diverse needs of interests of everyone around me that everyone will be happy with.
That everyone can be happy with. Not just only some people.
Of course! I need to be looking out for everyone. Otherwise, what kind of club would it be?
Oh, I see.
Yumbo looks a little more relaxed. It signals to Monaco that switching from a sympathetic approach to a pragmatic one was a good choice. Each individual truly does have their own needs.
Oh, okay.
Yumbo takes a deep breath.
I'm a really weird and awkward person. I am sick to death about myself. I just don't know how to, I guess, connect with other people. How is it so easy for everyone else? How do you just, like, make conversations about any arbitrary topic? I can talk for hours about things I'm into. Unfortunately, so much that I don't know when to stop. But for anything else, I just have no idea what to say. So I understand about myself. I'm just not a group of people. I can't help it. So it feels like whenever I'm confronted with a new social situation, I'm either ignored or made fun of or taken pity on. And Sayori falls into that third category.
She what? Hold on, you're saying Sayumbo is taking pity on you? Yumbo nods.
I just want to be treated like a normal person. If you don't like me or don't connect with my interests, then just tell me. I can accept that and move on. Sayori's she's too nice to me. I'm so stupid for not realizing that she would just go along with whatever I pushed onto her.
Okay, I'm just going off topic for 2 seconds. When Sam was thinking, I mean, not Sam, oh god damn it. I need to stop calling them that because now I'm confusing their names. When Yuri was saying that, you know what I was thinking of is, you know the scene in One Piece at the end of Dressrosa? Where, Sengoku, he's like, don't question somebody's kindness! Or somebody's reason for being kind, something like that, you know? Say that to Yumbo. Don't question somebody's kindness. Never question it.
Nobody deserves to put themselves through that kind of discomfort just because they pity some weirdo who doesn't know how to make friends. It's just the worst feeling. I hate it.
Yumbo's sharp words cut through the tense air. Somewhere in the middle of the conversation, the two stopped short in the hallway, prioritizing the conversation over their original task. Monaco looks at Yumbo. Yumbo only looks down, with her fist clenched. I think you should tell her that.
I could never say that to someone's face. That's pathetic.
Sayumbo is different. Making people happy is the most important thing to her. I'm sure that that's all she's trying to do. So if you're able to explain to her what makes you happy, then she'll do anything to make it happen.
That's the problem. What kind of friendship has one person always trying to cater to the other person's weird needs? I'm sorry. I'm making myself so...
No, I think I'm starting to understand. Monica hesitates to finish her thought out loud. It's something that Sayumbo would be able to say better. Sayumbo is someone who will give anyone however much kindness they need in order to smile. But Yumbo, who has difficulty accepting kindness, must be driving Sayumbo to be even more assertive in her kindness, further exacerbating the matter. Neither person is to blame, but it's an issue that can't be resolved without them understanding each other better. Sayumbo wants to be your friend, I promise that. It's okay for different people to have different needs. I mean, Sayumbo, she has her own needs too, but good friends work together and can be what they need for each other. You two just have to have good communication about it.
I don't have good communication.
Yumbo stops and shakes her head.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. My head is just, it's so resistant to everything. I'm pushing such a kind person away from me because of it.
Yumbo pauses to think.
Oh, I'm so tired of this cycle I'm creating for myself. I think I'm so afraid of people pushing me away that I just push them away first. Oh, how thoughtless and immature of me.
Yumbo takes a deep breath and exhales.
Narrator, that wasn't you. I didn't mean for this to take a turn to a whole venti session. But I understand now that I just need to communicate with her.
You're totally fine. It's for the club, remember? You're just helping make the club a better place for everyone.
Yeah.
Yumbo
Okay.
falls silent again. She looks like she wants to say something.
This kind of critical thinking is something that I'm really bad at. You know, about people. So, thank you.
Anytime. Monaco smiles at Yumbo. For a moment, Yumbo finds it in herself to meet Monica's gaze, returning a shy smile of her own. Alright, it's time for Sayori and Yuri to get back to... Clearly the Yuri relationship was interrupted when, Yumbo wanted to not have a one-sided relationship, but now they're going to get back together. They're going to fuck.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
everything's gonna be better. Everything's gonna be better now.
Yumbo and... I'm going to say Yuri from now on. Yuri and Monica finish replacing the old flyers with the new ones. More accurately, Monica mostly did the work, while Yuri followed along. But as the club room once again draws near, so does Yuri's confrontation.
Oh, I can't do this.
Yes, you can! It'll be great! Yumbo sighs and shakes her head.
Oh, I'm never gonna be confident enough. Oh, I just have to do it.
Facts.
If I don't do it now, I never will.
Yumbo starts toward the door, but then turns to face Monica.
You're not just gonna wait outside, are you?
I can take a walk. Want me to get you a coffee or something?
Actually, I prefer tea. I like to make my own though, so please don't worry about it. Although I suppose that's one downside of reading here in the club rather than home. I don't get to drink tea while reading. Sorry, I guess that has nothing to do.
Now that you mention it, I bet we could get permission to keep stuff for tea in the club room. You can use, like, an electric kettle to heat up water, right?
That really be possible?
I'll look into it. I think it would be great. Yumbo smiles and nods at the great. Well, I'll be back in a bit. Good luck. Monica waves at Yumbo, then turns around and departs down the hallway as Yumbo's smile fades once more. A moment of daydreaming about tea. Isn't enough to save her from the anxiety of the task that lies before her, but it must be done. Taking one more deep breath, Yumbo timidly opens the clubroom door.
Yuri! Wait, hold on, I'm not done yet!
Yumbo shuffles a bunch of papers around. Oh, sorry. Yumbo stammers. Her words suddenly caught in her throat. At that moment, she realizes how hard it is to deep... What? She realizes how Yumbo has been spending her afternoon.
I wasn't expecting you to come today. I was really hoping to make it all the way through the next chapter first. But I got most of the way through it. And look!
Yumbo holds up a sheet of paper. It's a page of notes, beautifully produced with indentations, categories, and even color coding. As Yumbo sees it, her expression shifts from anxiety to despair.
I was afraid you were getting disappointed in me, so I have been trying really hard.
Oh no, stop.
Yumbo presses her fist against her forehead.
Please, stop. I can't take this.
Yuri?
Yumbo's voice quivers in shock after having received the exact opposite response she was expecting.
I'm sorry.
Yumbo looks away in guilt.
Did I do something wrong? I don't understand, so if I did something wrong, please tell me.
Yumbo shakes her head.
No, it's not that. It's me. I keep putting on myself in these situations where people are afraid to treat me normally. If you don't like this reading, it's okay. Please just tell me. I don't need to be treated differently just because I'm weird.
I don't treat you differently. I just want my friends to be happy. So I thought if we did something together that you would really like.
I don't want your pity. Oh,
Shit.
why did I do that? Oh.
Yumbo sinks to her knees. Her voice squeaks.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh.
Tears of guilt and self-loathing begin to stream down her face. This isn't how it was supposed to go. Why is it so hard just to articulate your thoughts? Why do you end up pushing everyone else away from you? Yumbo's mind pounds with internal accusations as she shuts her eyes, unable to face Sayumbo or the rest of the world. She should just leave, just escape from here before Monica sees her like this and before Sayumbo tells Monica what she did. But before Yumbo can put any strength into her legs, she feels a warm pair of arms gently wrap around her from behind.
It's okay.
Sayumbo whispers in a soothing voice.
It's okay. It's okay.
Overcome by despair, Yumbo finds herself unable to protest or pull away from Yumbo's kind gesture. Yumbo sniffles, breathing heavily through a clenched throat, trying with all her willpower to control herself.
I understand. I understand that things you're feeling in your head are different from the things you're trying to say. I know that it must be what you're feeling right now. I promise I understand that. So I'll give you as much time as you need. When you're ready, just tell me your feelings and we'll talk about them together, okay?
Yumbo sniffles. I'm not crying, you. Yumbo sniffles again and nods her head. She gives herself a minute to compose her thoughts, then speaks while steadying her voice.
Oh, I think I've gotten so used to people being weirded out by me, and it feels like anyone who's nice to me is just doing it for pity. I'm so horrible with people, so it makes me not want to believe that someone can actually like me for who I am.
Yumbo pauses, but Sayumbo doesn't interrupt. Rather, she waits for Yumbo to continue.
Got so excited when I joined the literature club. I thought it was finally my chance to make friends with my interests. Because my interests are the only things I know how to talk about. It's all I have going for me. But then, whenever I catch myself doing overly obsesses in front of others, people, it feels like I'm making a fool of myself. I hate myself for it. Ultimately, I just want to be treated like a normal person. But how am I supposed to expect that when I can't behave like one? I just want to learn how to get along with people and stop ruining things for myself. That's all.
Yumbo finishes her thoughts, feeling more steady after having gotten them out. Sayori, who can feel Yumbo's breath rise and fall beneath her arms, realizes that as well.
Thank you for helping me understand you a little bit better. You know, you were so great at helping me while we were reading. So I'll help you with the things that you need to.
But I feel like it would be frustrating for you with how much patience I require sometimes.
That sounds kind of familiar. I couldn't stop worrying about that. Oh, that while we were reading. I was so afraid you would get frustrated with me.
I would never do that. I wouldn't. I did my best to try to reassure you by mentioning how I have a lot of patience.
Yeah, I know. But my irrational fears just won't be quiet sometimes. I'm sure it's the same for you, right?
Yeah. Rational fears.
Well, you know, there's no way that you could frustrate me because I already like you as the person that you are. I know you said you have a hard time believing that, but I promise that's true. You don't have to be a social person for people to like you. I think you'll really consider it in your own way, you know? Worrying so much about people's feelings. We're all kind of weird. It's a literature club. What's the best part? That we're all different and have different interests. Like about the book. I'm reading it because I want to. I promise that's what I really want. It's a bit of a struggle, but try not to mistake that for me not enjoying it. I mean, we could never discover new things if we didn't try them first, right? I want to learn the reasons that you love it so much. And in the end, if it's not for me, then I can say that. But I'll be glad that I tried it and learned more about you. Plus, you're like super duper smart, and I want that to rub off on me.
Yumbo fights back a smile at that comment. Already, the heavy atmosphere surrounding her seems to have evaporated through the caress of Sayumbo's arms. They start what?
So you're.
Your hair is so pretty.
Oh shit! They start kissing.
Oh,
Start kissing.
I always wanted long hair, but I was awful at taking care of it, so I cut it all off.
Oh.
Yumbo's tension relaxes. For once, she feels okay just listening rather than worrying so much about saying the right thing. Sayumbo, sensing Yuri's comfort, lets her rest. It must be so difficult for her to feel relaxed around other people. But if the literature club can make it happen, then it's something that she deserves to experience.
And then they kiss.
Oh, well then, based on my understanding of your feelings, I suppose I wouldn't mind if we were to continue reading.
That's what I wanted to hear.
But, we can stop at any time. We can stop to, I don't know. If you truly don't like that, please be honest about it. I won't be offended.
Of course. I'm not gonna judge anything this early on, though, so we'll just see what happens.
Oh, and, it's not good to touch people without their consent first.
Oh, bro, my god.
No, I'm sorry! I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
Oh, you didn't. I mean, I suppose it was kind of nice. I was just saying...
I'm back!
Monica's back! I haven't seen you, at all, recently.
Sayumbo trots over to Monica. She whispers loudly.
Can I hug you?
Fucked. Sure, Sayori. Sayumbo wraps her arms around Monica. Oh yeah, Yumbo, it might be good to know, Sayori can be a kind of hug monster.
Oh, man.
Hey, don't go, you monster! Artemis is a monster. If he inherits the kingdom, it would spell disaster.
Yumbo laughs.
Okay.
Monica looks perplexed between the two of them, and then smiles. Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying your reading so far. It's like our first real activity as the literature club.
About that, well, you've been so patient with exploring my interests that I think it would be inconsiderate of me to not return the favor to you and learn about the things that you guys like.
Yes. Do you like poetry?
Yumbo smash! Oh.
Okay.
Alright then.
That was a little bit of a broken
I swear to God to you guys, that long like talk that Sayori was having when it was
You're
like showing
dying.
that picture.
You're dying.
You were hearing me dying right there.
Yeah,
I was like, when you heard me stop during the talk, I was taking in a breath. I was like, oh my God.
I was literally like thinking to myself, oh my god, Maz's voice.
Hey,
It
it's
was
okay.
like, it was like,
Okay.
fuck, I was dying.
Hey man, it's okay. I'm guessing like these two files are like Sayori stuff, so maybe like
Most likely.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing you won't really have to read that much anymore.
Oh, thank Christ.
Meanwhile, Monica walks in. Sayori, the hug monster starts approaching. No I'm kidding.
God,
Oh my
I am-
God.
Oh my God.
Yeah, these stories are fun. They're fun. I really like them actually.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I might like these more than the actual game. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. There's a lot of things I like about the original game, but when it comes to the genuine interaction between characters, the side stories are way better.
Yeah.
Actually, it's actually really fucking pulling at my heart. I remember, because now I'm like thinking about, oh man, they died. In like a very sad and horrible way.
Yeah. All of them in the end.
Yeah.
I also like to think that this character is like pouring their heart and soul with their like talk with these characters, and I gave Sayuri such a fucking terrible voice.
Someone's watching this for the actual plot, and you're like, these voice actors suck.
It's just like I am eternally flaccid by this voice actor.
Right.
Can I say that I kind of wish I played this side
Before-
stories like
For the actual play?
well, that's not what I was gonna say. I was gonna say like
Oh.
I kind of wish I played these side stories like if they came out in an alternate universe where I was younger or it came out sooner. But as when I was a teen, I feel like it's very eye-opening to a younger person where it's like well, not the main story, not the main story of DDLC. The main story of DDLC is a psychological horror, and a great one at that. But these side stories are like well written, and what DDLC was parodying. This is no longer a parody. This is like a legit visual novel instead of making a horror parody of one. And
True, very true.
it's very eye-opening about extremely common but hard to conceptualize topics that many teens relate to, but they don't really know how to put it into words because there's not a word for it or like a general archetype for it. It's more like deeper individual thoughts that people don't usually express because it's hard to express in words. But these side stories do it though. They do it very well and make it easy to understand.
Yeah, I'm really surprised by that. Like, what the fuck? This is so good.
Yeah. I think everybody can relate a little bit to all of them. Monica, Sayori, and Yuri in different ways. When I was younger, I related a lot more to Yuri because I was so fucking awkward as well. But at the same time, I'm reading her dialogue. I'm thinking what I'm sure the writer Dan wants you to think, which is just how dumb it really is, though, and how like how it's really yourself is your worst enemy when you're the kind of person like Yuri. You just get in your own way. It's like you wouldn't be so awkward with people if you didn't keep prefacing everything that you say, making it sound awkward, or like constantly reassuring. You're not reassuring the other people. You're really just reassuring yourself when you constantly say these things, and it just makes it feel awkward because it's ironic. It's so ironic. It's like you're saying it because you want to reassure them, but you're only reassuring yourself because the other person is suddenly like, oh shit, is this person gonna be okay? Like, if I'm not keeping up with this, like, what's going on here?
For real.
Bruh,
Like,
bruh.
I find myself struggling with that still, like, to this day. I'm sure I catch myself sometimes.
I'm much better with it now, but I still struggle with it when it comes to like Yuri trying to get somebody into like something that she enjoys, but she like makes it such a stressful experience unintentionally by like providing all this effort into it, and like it makes you feel like, holy shit, like, are we getting serious right now? Like, I thought I was just gonna read a book, but yo, this is like a whole thing going on now. Because like, you know, actions speak louder than words is like a very prevalent, you know, lesson in anything in life. Actions do speak louder than words. And like, when one person, it's ironic, Sayori was so worried about, you know, Sayori putting in too much effort into reading this book with her, when Yuri was the only one putting an extremely overdramatic amount of effort. I mean, Yuri was just hanging out and talking and reading the book with her and being nice. And Yuri was like preparing notes and like bought a second fucking book for her and shit, and is like doing all this extra stuff. And it's the actions that's making Sayori feel like, holy shit, do I need to do this? Do I have to take notes and do all this shit? Because like she's doing it, and I want to return the kindness. But then Yuri says she doesn't want that, so it's just like, it's just that brain-boggling moment where you're like, what does she want from me? And if she didn't do any of that, she didn't prepare any of those notes and didn't overthink and over-contemplate for everything that she's doing, and just went, hey, let's read this book together, it wouldn't have been stressful for either of them. It would have just been like, okay, sure, let's read the book together, and that's it. I think we can all relate to that to some degree. I'm a person that overthinks everything, so I get it.
Understanding.
Damn it. Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties.
Damn.
There we go.
Alright, time to replay DDLC, speedrun all the characters' plots so we can unlock everything.
Bruh.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're gonna have to do like the fucking Natsuki route next time we do it, so we can actually get the side story.
Wait, is that why it's not showing up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have to,
we have to do
the side. You have to like pick Natsuki first and stick with her.
Oh.
God
okay.
damn, she's thick though. She's thick. God.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, just ruining it.
Ah,
I think Yuri's anime thick, while Monica has like a more realistic thick body.
yep.
She has like, you know, she has a little bit of chub.
So Yuri was fucking hugging Yuri. I was like, God.
Dude, when Yuri said like, by the way, touching me without consent is inappropriate, I was like, bruh.
Bro, that's such an evil thing to do. That's such an...
Dude, Yuri in the side story is so evil-y. Oh my god.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Oh shit, is this like a early sketch? Oh, it is. Wow.
What is this? What is this pic?
It's like a sketch. Oh, it says sketch.
Wait, hang on. She has pigtails? Aw. Oh,
Bruh.
wait, never mind.
Oh, this is
Oh,
Natsuki's initial
Natsuki
design.
really designed.
That's
Never mind.
funny. That's kind of funny.
You know what's funny? That's how fucking Blue draws like Dabida now, and
For
I
no
don't know
reason.
for no fucking reason. I do it for one time, and then she's like, "Yep, Dabida just has twin tails now."
Damn. Okay, I gotta say though,
Pigtails for the little piggy.
if we're comparing the two side stories, I like Trust better overall. It was more meaningful and more emotionally impacting to me, but Understanding was kind of more eye-opening and more compelling than Trust was. It was very much like, it almost makes it seem, fittingly so, because this is supposed to be Yuri, and if it's about Yuri, you should feel like Yuri does by the end of it, which we do. She over-contemplates it, she overthinks it, and the answer in the end is so simple. It seems so obvious, but it wasn't obvious from the start. That's how the story was written, and it's fittingly so. I like it because of that. It was... I can't believe this, but I get what I'm saying this, but Dan is a fucking phenomenal writer. Like, holy shit. If he made an actual book, I'd have to read it. He really used everything that he introduced. All the thoughts they were saying that just seemed like realistic, idle chit-chat to build character between them honestly became important because the themes the characters were coincidentally talking about come up in the second half and are, like, reimbursed in a way that's important to the story, which is, like, it's just masterful. It's genius. I gotta... let's do like the, you know, like the Breaking Bad meme. Bravo, Dan, instead of Vince Gilligan. You know what I'm saying? That whole thing.
Bruh.
No, seriously, that is genius though. Like, that's fucking advanced writing right there. And I like the new art. I actually think I follow the artist who like makes the DDLC art on Twitter. They make good art. I like them.
Oh, really? Wow, okay.
And I think it goes without saying it's not Dan. Dan doesn't do the art. He's not an artist.
Very cool.
What's his name? Dan Salvato, right? I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, this is our new wallpaper.
Ah, bro. Just Mark.
Okay, I'm gonna end this stream here though. That was really good though.
Yeet.
Thanks anybody for listening, now or in the future. And there will be more because I'm enjoying this more than I should. So I'm just gonna stare at the camera like Monica. I can't do it seriously. I can't do it as serious as she does it. Alright, it's my best attempt. Or at the end.